Well, that makes sense from my perspective, Glenn. And three very different board projects this year for a consumer beverage business, a public sector utilities company, and an industrial manufacturing business. We saw very three different compliance needs. But to your point, that need for expertise, the general counsel or compliance capability to sit at the board and understand what they were facing. One with FERC and NERC regulatory issues, one with FDA compliance for food products, and the final for really looking at patent protection and IP protection. Are you seeing that same diversity of need across the boardroom?
Exactly, Jay. That's what we're seeing, particularly in areas of financial services, which I do a lot of my work. There's a need to tap perhaps former prosecutors, people that have dealt with kind of corporate and white-collar crime sort of issues. I think that it's a definite example of an expertise that's really being put to work at the board level.
And as you have those types of folks joining the board, what advice do you have them as candidates about how they integrate into the other functions of the board and learn the needs of the business in addition to their areas of special expertise?
I think it's a delicate balance because as a board member, when you're looking at oversight issues of a corporation, you're there to help to guide the corporation, but you're also there to kind of be a fiduciary to look from the shareholders' perspective as well. So there really is a delicate balance between being that oversight voice and also being able to guide and mentor and help the management team move things forward.
Well, interesting points, Glenn. And as we look at that, how do you tie together those compliance function issues in the company and at the board and the communication required internally and at the board level?
I think the development and the evolution of corporate governance, just like the sun follows the moon, it gets better. There are better tools. There's technology. There's machine learning and artificial intelligence that's being applied to compliance oversight. That sort of appreciation and expertise of next generation compliance and oversight and governance is really going to rule the day. So I think that's probably the biggest change that I've seen, and that requires a really strong integration between your board member that's going to wear that hat and the internal team that is going to be taking their advice and executing on it.